Deep in the woods was a tiny cottage. In that cottage lived a pretty little girl and her mother.
Because Little Red was so sweet, everyone loved her. Because she had such long red hair, everyone called her Little Red.
Little Red's grandma loved her best of all. She made her a little red velvet cape with a hood. Little Red wore it every day. Soon people called her Little Red Riding Hood, even her mother.
Good morning, my little Red Riding Hood. Get up and get dressed. Grandma is ill and needs our help.
What? Grandma is ill? What can I do to help her?
Go to her cottage on the other side of the woods. Take this basket of fresh muffins, butter, and juice to her. Oh, and Little Red, wear your Red Riding Hood. It is still cool outside.
Of course, Mother. I always wear it. I love it.
And Little Red, do not stop to talk to strangers or get off the main path. Just call those Tammy.
Yes, Mother.
Little Red Riding Hood started down the path. It was a beautiful day, but someone else has started down the same path as Little Red Riding Hood. Mr. Wolf.
Big bad Mr. Wolf!
Good morning, little girl. What a pretty Red Riding Hood, and what pretty red hair. How are you today?
And good morning to you, Mr.
Wolf. You can call me Mr. Wolf. Where are you going this cool morning?
Little Red forgot what her mother had said. She stopped and spoke to the stranger.
I'm going to Grandma's house. She lives on the other side of the woods. She is ill.
What a shame.
Yes, I know. So I am bringing her this basket of fresh muffins, butter, and juice.
How nice of you But wouldn't she love some fresh flowers too? I see some pretty flowers over there on the other path.
Why, yes, she would love flowers. I'll go pick some.
Little Red Riding Hood forgot something else. She forgot that her mother said to stay on the main path.
And that means trouble. While Little Red picked flowers, Mr. Wolf ran to Grandmother's cottage. He knocked on her door.
Who is there?
Mr. Wolf answered in a high, squeaky voice.
Grandma, it's me, Little Red. I have a basket of fresh muffins and juice for you.
Oh dear, Little Red, do come in. You will be my best medicine.
Just then, Mr. Wolf burst in. He tied Grandma up. Then he started to rob the cottage. Then, right in the middle of stealing her silver, there was another knock at the door.
Mr. Wolf peeked out of the window. He saw Little Red Riding Hood. He ran to Grandmother's dresser and he put on a gown and bonnet. Then he jumped in bed.
Hello, Grandma, it's me, Little Red. I'm here to help you. May I come in?
Mr. Wolf spoke in a high, squeaky voice.
Oh, yes, dear, do come in.
My Grandma, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you, my dear.
My Grandma, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you, my dear.
My Grandma, what big hands you have.
Better to grab you, my dear.
And with that, Mr. Wolf jumped out of bed. He grabbed Little Red. He tied her up, then with Grandma. Then he went back to stealing her silver.
Oh, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. I did not do what Mother said. I talked to a stranger and I left the path. I only went to pick flowers for you. I did not mean to hurt you. Don't worry, my dear. While Mr. Wolf was busy fooling you, I fooled him. I sent Brutus to Mr. Hunter's house. He will be here soon to help us.
Mr. Hunter was Grandmother's neighbor. He knew Grandma's dog Brutus, and he was always ready to help his friends in the woods.
Mr. Hunter ran with the dog back to the cottage. He called out to Grandma.
Grandma, Brutus came to get me. What is the problem in there?
The wolf, the big bad wolf.
Mr. Hunter broke down the door and went in with Brutus.
Get him, Brutus, get him, and then I will take him to jail.
Brutus jumped on Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf catched him. Mr. Hunter caught him.
So we have you, Mr. Wolf, Grandma, Little Red. This is a very bad wolf. He has robbed 3 other cottages this week. Now we have you big bad wolf.
So Grandma and Little Red were safe, and ever since then, Little Red always listened to her grandma and her mother.
The end.